Live. We're here at our Supreme session setting. I'm trying to get it to where I can get my banners in the background. That's what I want to get. I want to get my banners in the background. So I'm going to scoot over somewhere. I got to get my banner in the background. Let me get it. I should have did this when before I got started and got my banners in the background
Shouldn't have
right
let me
there.
have the camera.
Yeah, there you go right there. So look, we're here at our Supreme session setting here in Long Beach, and I'm having a great time. I really can't complain about much, but I am tired. So today, the topic of conversation is going to be: Are you doing the work? Are you doing the work? I mean, and I say that because in my travels, I've been to sessions to where it's hundreds of people. I've been to sessions to where there's 50 people. I'm being truthful. The question is, are you doing the work? A lot of times you go to these different sessions, you go to the lodge meetings, you go to wherever you're going for the fellowship, and you get there and you find that the work that you're expecting to happen isn't being done. So this week at our annual Supreme session, which is held every 2 years, and this year is held in Long Beach, all of the appending bodies come together to do and show proficiency in their works. Okay? For us, I can clearly say, and I'm only speaking for my jurisdiction for which I'm a part of, is that we open all of our Masonic houses. You know, the LOP, the Royal Ark, the Knights Templars, and Supreme Council. So we open our appending bodies, and not only that, you get initiated, and that's another thing. Are you being initiated? I mean, their initiations vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. I get that. But do you go through an initiation process, or do you go through, I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to sit back and watch someone else do a play, because there's a difference. There's truly a difference in doing the work. When a person is being initiated, they remember that. Let me tell you, when a person does the work, they get initiated, they don't forget. And especially if it's done right. And when I say, well, if it's done right, if it's done right, it's going to be memorable. You're gonna be like, man, I remember, oh, bruh. And you're not gonna be like, oh, my ass is killing me. Man, they put the wood. It ain't gonna be that. It is not gonna be that. When it's gonna be pleasant, it's gonna be memorable, it's gonna be something you're gonna be like, yeah, I did that. And that's the thing you have to ask yourself. When you are a Mason, even when you're an Eastern Star, you have to ask yourself that. When you walk the Lambeth, when you have done your points, you know, are you involved? Is the work being done? Because a lot of times the work don't get done. You go, you become a Mason, you become an Eastern Star, you're selling dinner tickets, you're raising money. You may be doing some other things, but is the work that you claim that you're a part of, is it being done? Greetings and welcome there, Brother Cook. I hope everything is good and well with you. So I'm just coming on live. I hope that send your live.
Just shout out. Send somebody else a shout out. Hold on just a second.
I had to get that reel in real quick. Yeah, what happened was that I got a phone call which interfered with my session here. But look, so uh, you have to ask yourself, is the work being done? Like I'll tell you this: at this session, we did the Knights Templars. We did two initiations at this session. Okay, we did a LOP initiation, and we did the Inspector General's initiation was yesterday. Um, Now today we're preparing to do the nobles creation, and the process is that for us, I'm only speaking in regards to the jurisdiction for which I'm a member of. Those individuals who become nobles, those individuals who become inspector generals, those individuals who receive the LOP, they got the experience. They didn't get a video. They didn't get a lecture, sit down. They got the experience. And then the lectures and handouts was given to them. Because what happens, it's I know of individuals who have particular degrees and rights, they didn't go through the process. They didn't. They didn't go through the process. What the process they went through was that they watched a video, they watched the initiation, they watched. They were not participants. They were not candidates. They sit in the audience and they looked and they was like, oh, okay. No, not here. This is it's not gonna happen here. I can guarantee you that. As long as I'm living and breathing, you come through this jurisdiction, you're going to have the experience because that is something that you cannot trade. A lot of times people say, well, you ain't real. No, bruh. Until you go through the process, it's different. You know, every May, we go to the desert in Vegas. Brothers, look, the experience of a brother being in Vegas coming up is different than a brother who's in the lodge being brought forth. It's a different experience. And what we want you to have here is the experience. Something that's going to be memorable, something you're not going to forget. You're going to be proud of your organization. And of course, we're gonna do the volunteer work. We're gonna do those things that comes along with it. What's up? We're gonna do those things that brings you in. You're gonna be proud of your organization. We got it. We got it. But we want you to have the experience. We want you to say, good God Almighty, this was great. Yeah, we want you to have that. And there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. You need that. When you become a Mason, a Shriner, a Knights Templars, any of that, man, the experience is unreal. And for those of you who are Sir Knights, when you receive those cuts, they should be special. You should receive the cuts. You should feel the cuts. I'm just saying. Yeah, what's up? Fraternal greetings. What's up, brother True? What's going on with you? You should look when you get get that Knights Templar, become a Sir Knight. You should you should feel the cuts. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And not only that, don't forget you should say your creed. You're a Knights Templar, baby. Do you understand what that means? You swore to protect the Christian. That's what you swore to. I mean, go look it up. Go look at the Crusades. See what they did. You're a Knights Templar. You know, it's awesome and amazing. Absolutely. You know, go look at it. And then when you become a noble of the Mystic Shrine, man, look. Now, in my particular jurisdiction, oh, do me a favor. Need an extra string. Yeah, you're going to need that, bro. Huh? He need a string.
A string?
A string. Needs to be at least 24 inches. Would you please help him go find a string? He needs two.
Okay.
You get the pebbles?
I will right now.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, so, yeah, we getting prepared for our next session here for our nobles. But yeah, so that's the thing. That is truly the thing. You gotta get in it. You gotta want to enjoy it. You gotta be like, man, this is special. When you after you've gone through your processes of being initiated and each one should be special. I'm telling you. I don't know what your experiences are, but if you are a Mason, an Eastern Star, and you've gone through the Amaranths, the Harris and Jericho, the Lady Knights of Templars, each one of those should be special. You should be initiated in each one of your degrees. I don't know what brothers are going through a lot of times in these other jurisdictions. And do they get initiated in them? I don't know. You know, that's the thing. Most Swisher St. Mark's Grand Lodge, ancient, free, and accept the Masons of Indiana. Welcome aboard. Greetings, Brother Williams. How you doing, brother? It's good to have you in. Everyone who's coming in, greetings to everyone. I'm enjoying my journey. It's like being in the Matrix once you have been enlightened. I'm going to say this. There's a difference than being conscious and being awake. There's a difference in being conscious and being awake. Let me show you. If I'm walking down the street and I got my phone and I'm just minding my own business, I'm in it, I'm just doing my thing, I'm awake, right? But I'm not conscious of the person who's walking towards me who's about to jack me for my phone. There's a difference in being conscious and being awake. A lot of people say I'm awake, but you ain't conscious. And conscious is to be aware of your surroundings and what's actually taking place. That is consciousness. To be awake or to be woke is nothing. I'm awoke. And what that means, you woke, but you ain't conscious of your surroundings and the things that's taking place. This is why the brothers made me think about this as being in the matrix. Okay, being in the matrix. When you're in the matrix, you're conscious. You know, that's how I see the matrix. You're conscious of what's taking place. You see things other people don't see. You hear things people don't necessarily pick up on. Trust me. I was talking to a brother today, and he went through a situation, and he said, as he was walking, hear me clearly, he was walking, and he was like, "Well, let me try this," and he did. And the person came over to him and said, "You wasn't walking like that earlier. Why are you walking like that now?" He was like, "Well, I'm trying to grab someone's attention." Well, who attention you trying to grab? You know, who attention you trying to get? They would know. They would know because of the way I'm walking. And he was like, "Okay, you found that one then." He's like, "Okay." He was in a situation, in the way he was walking, he was able to grab attention for himself to get the assistance he needed. You conscious. I'm just saying, there's truly a difference. And what we have today, in so many different jurisdictions, whatever, is brothers, they just in it. Sisters, they're just in it. They're not conscious. They're woke, but they're just in it. They're paying their dues money just to say they're a part of it. But they don't participate in the actual workings of the organization. Look, you can have, and I've said this before, hear me clearly, you can have 1,000 members in your jurisdiction. 1,000. Hey, 100 is doing the work. Hear me clearly. You got 1,000 members in your jurisdiction, 100 is doing the work. That's a fact. You can have 2,000 in your jurisdiction. 150 is doing the actual work, keeping the organization live, making sure these things that you need are happening in your organization. That's the truth. And I find that to be the case in most organizations. I don't care what organization you're in. There's only a few people who are actually doing the actual work for the organization. Somebody can talk back to me and tell me if I'm wrong. If you're a part of any organization, there's a few people who are actually doing the work because you call them all the time. Because they're the ones that say they know. They're the ones that know about the program. They're the ones that know who's supposed to be doing what. And they're telling everybody what to do. And they're not even the person in charge. That's the fact. They're running the show. And I find that to be so, even in my own jurisdiction, it's true. There's a core group of individuals, be it sisters, be it brothers, who are running the whole thing. They making sure that when you have these different functions, things are going accordingly. You got the program, here's who's on the program. Here's what you have to do. This is how you have to do it. They're the production team. Every jurisdiction should have a production team. Every jurisdiction has one. The thing is, they don't call them production team. They have them on different committees, but they are the production team. They're the one that makes sure that your supreme session, your grand session, your conclaves, all of that stuff goes off well. And then everybody else benefits from it. Oh man, you guys did such a great job. Your various committees, look, you got committee on transportation, committee on this, committee on that. The committee's supposed to be doing the work, but the chairperson of the committees, they're actually getting the work done. They're the ones. So my word is that I want to encourage you who are part of this great society, this great fraternity, as some like to call it. Get involved. Don't be short-handed and say, "Well, man, I got it. I watched the video and I was initiated," or uh, they put wood on me, or oh, I can't sit down, and that's no way to treat a brother or a sister. There's no way. No, you're not gonna get that out of me. Mm-mm. No, you're not gonna get that out of me. I have brothers in New Orleans. I have brothers in Atlanta. We have guests from Atlanta. We have guests from Virginia today. And no, while they're watching or participating or even being initiated themselves, no, it's going to be an experience. Your process to become an Eastern Star, a Mason, or a Knights Templars, or LOP, or Harrison Jerry, that should be an experience. If you don't have the experience and know-how, or if you have not participated and gone through the rites and ceremonies, I don't know. Are you who you say you are? Are you who you say you are? That would be me. That would be me. I can only say for myself. I can't say for everyone else. I have been initiated in my degrees. I can say that. Let me see. Yeah, I can say that. I can say I was going back way back when my LOP, the members in my LOP was older gentlemen, and they brought me in, and I was thinking in my head, okay, the process, and yes, I was initiated. There's a process. You should go through the process. Whatever that process is for your jurisdiction, it's that jurisdiction process. Okay? And I'm not knocking anybody's process. I'm just saying the experience should be one that is memorable. The experience should be one that says, yeah, I can do this again. It should be that experience. And if it's not that experience, then I don't know exactly what to say in regards to it. I just know I can speak on my own personal experience and my own personal journey. It has been a beast. I've had good times and I've had bad, but I've had more good times in this society, in this fraternal order, than I've had bad. I've come across some great people, and I've come across some people I don't want to meet again. I don't have to meet you again. That's true. From all from from various jurisdictions. I'm not going to single out anyone. I'm saying from various jurisdictions. I'm going to send a big shout out. Oh, this brother, he was just here visiting me last week. There was a brother from up the road who came through, looked me up. We hung out, we ate, and he's going to beat me up. Ugh. Look, I want to apologize. I cannot think of your name, bruh, but you was just here visiting me 2 weeks ago. We had lunch. We watched some sports, kicked back. Jeez. Can't think of the brother's name for nothing. He gonna beat me up when he see me. But that's to me, that's awesome. That is awesome. So I would say this like I say to everybody else. If you ever find your way in Southern California, be it LA or San Diego, if you reach out to me and you're sincere about what you are all about, yeah, we can break bread. I have no problems with that. And for those who've come through, and there have been many who have come through, we've broken bread. We've done that, and that's how I get down. That's how I do it. And I believe that most of the brothers I've come across feel the same way. They feel the same way because if they didn't, they wouldn't reach out. You know, I would say one of the most special moments that I have had where a brother shot through to visit with brother Knight, brother Flaming Knight. That's his handle. When he came through, we had an awesome time. It was beautiful. Imperial Ponte. Yeah, this is your house. You should have set it up, but you went and got relaxed.
Yeah,
I should be relaxed.
yeah, I thought that's what you were doing.
I was going to do that. So your candidates are here.
I know.
Yeah, so you need to talk to him.
Oh, I am.
You're gonna talk to him. All right. So look, guys, I gotta go and get me a little rest. We're gonna get ready to get started here in a little while for creation. And hey, look, enjoy your sessions, enjoy your meetings, enjoy the society, sisters, enjoy the order. I know a lot of times I get on here, I talk about the brothers more so I do the sisters, but I got something coming up special for the sisters. I'm going to reach out to a couple of sisters that I know who have reached out to me and asked me, hey, look, could you do this? I'm going to reach back out to you and we're going to make it happen. So until then, peace and be well and Godspeed. Hey, hit that thumbs up for button for me. I appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up button. Peace and be well. I'm out. Yeah, IP.